In this video we present the touristic application Itiner, designed by Android mobiles. This application contributes with different novelties respect the current touristic applications. To avoid problems of lack of 3G connection, the application might run without internet connection. The user can choose whether to work with GPS and/or internet, or neither, which allows saving battery and using the application during all day. The application also allows doing offline navigation through the streets of the village or city, guiding the user along the shortest way. As we can see here, you can click on the map in different positions and is always drawn in blue the path that the user must follow to reach the next point of interest. As a last novelty, the application offers automatically the most appropriate information to each user, depending on their preferences, the environment, and visiting hours. On the screen, we can see some of the preferences that can be chosen, such as preferred points of interest, type of transport, type of preferred food, route schedules, people with whom the user travels, with a couple, with friends, with family, or alone. Additionally, you can select if you go with animals or with people with mobility problems. All these described innovations are applied to create an Android application with the following features. The first one is the visualization of tourist and multimedia content in the mobile. For example, the detail of the route, where we can see the different points of interest that integrate it. Also, there is the detail of the points of interest, where we can see the type of point, the description, location, images, videos, and the comments of other users. The next functionality is the visualization and management of OpenStreetMaps. Here we can see that we can pan and zoom the map and also click on it and draw it. Another feature is that it creates personalized touristic routes. In this example, we can see a few points of interest that form a route. By changing the preferences, for example, putting a time where the route ends sooner and changing the preferred points of interest and people with whom we travel, it generates a completely new route. The points of interest are different and now there are fewer because the schedule has been reduced. If now we reduce even more the time of visit, see that it generates a route still with fewer points of interest. Another characteristic of the application is that it interacts with the user. The application informs if the user will have time to visit all the points considering the current time and position. For example, in this case we are watching the user will arrive too early to the restaurant and still will not be able to lunch because it will be closed. Then the application shows the point of interest in black color. In addition, the application also allows creating new points of interest. For example, if you are doing a route and discover a place that is interesting. The application takes automatically the geographic coordinates and the user only has to put the name, type, and the rating. Another feature is that you can directly select 3 types of specific points when the user has a specific need. Then it sends you directly to that point you select. Finally, it allows the use of coupons by business that are interested. In this case, for example, the restaurant of the village that we visit presents different offers and we can use one of its coupons.